Alright guys, it's TNB Metals back with you for a little bit today, and I got some Romex off of one of my buddies. It's an electrician. As you can see, we've done got some of it done, and I got to thinking, well, I guess I could show everybody how I try to do the Romex, because I don't do as much Romex as I do the stranded wire, because I get the three-phase tear outs most of the time. But nonetheless, I like to do it. But what I like to do is take my Romex and then cut it off in, 12, 14, 16 inches, something like that. And take my pliers and just push it out from one side to the other. Of course, then you'll pull out your positive, your neutral, and your ground. Everybody likes it because the ground's already bare bright, but anyway, this seems to work really good for me, and I don't mind doing the shorter pieces because I enjoy doing this. It gets me a little time alone, and me and my son will come out in the garage and we'll do some wire, we'll do a motor, we'll do whatever, washing machine, just whatever we're working with. But gives us a little chance to get away from everything else, and better than watching TV. But anyway, I use a strip master, and I don't have no complaints about it. If you're going to use this type of stripper, it seems to be the better of the bunch. Of course, that's mounted in my vise where I can move it whenever I don't need it or wherever I want it. But one of the things I done on my drill is I hooked it up to a foot pedal. I was going to buy a foot pedal and hook it up for it, but then I found this one at my dad's, and apparently he had bought it at a yard sale. Still got the 25-cent price tag on it, and it's a foot pedal for a sewing machine, and it works great for what we're doing. So I figure, why buy one when I've got one? But the other thing on the strip master I do on stranded and solid core wire is I run it twice. I'll run it on one side, then flip it around, run it on the other. Saves a little work on the other end. And of course, these don't cut like the 4-roller system like Project Shop Florida, the Copper King or something like that, to where it cuts both sides on one pass. This one's just going to cut the top side, so then I'll flip it around, run the bottom side through on the top. And it seems to give me pretty good results about not having to fight with it on the other side. But if you run it through twice, generally it's about like the 4-roller systems. It just pretty much falls off when it comes out the other side. I like the foot pedal because instead of having my hands tied up with a drill, I've got both hands available for whatever I need to do. And I don't want my drill to run non-stop, because I have had them hang up or have a wire nut or something on a piece that I didn't realize, and then it gets hung up on the strip master, and I just assume be able to let off the pedal and stop the drill and it not keep running. But now, this little setup right here, I can run a lot of wire on this if I'm really wanting to. But being as we enjoy what we do, we like doing this, so most of the time I don't really get in that big a hurry, because this ain't my career. It's just something I do, and we do it for side money and for fun. But we enjoy it, and we're just looking for something to do to make some new content. Still looking for something every day to try to run for you guys. And of course, we're not professionals at any of this, so I'm always open to suggestions. And then I'm always willing to answer any questions that I could answer for somebody too. I'm not an electrician, but I do work with some really good electricians, and we specialize with 3-phase stuff where I'm working at. In the machine shop, everything's 3-phase, but they do it on the side. That's where this come from. One of my buddies, he actually does residential on the side, and he don't strip wire, and he don't recycle the wire. He just sells it to me, and I buy it cheap enough that I can turn a profit after I process it. But anyway, that's just the way that we run the Romex. Also got some aluminum wire from him, some service entry. I don't really care for it. I'll run it, but I don't really enjoy running it simply because it's a lot of work for a little pay. But I do it when I'm just bored and there's nothing else really to do. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and show you guys how we usually do the Romex, and not really brag about the Stripmaster, but brag about the Stripmaster. And if you got a drill powered stripper, get a foot pedal. That's absolutely a deal breaker to not have that. After having that, there's no way I would go back to doing it the other way. But anyway, this is T&B Metals, and we're gonna jump off of here and get us some dinner and strip some more wire, and we'll drop something as soon as we find something else to do. Like, subscribe, comment, and if I can help you with any questions, ask me. But we're out.